Hey, Shalom. First and foremost, before I get started, I want to give all honor and glory and power to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rahakwadash. I want to say double honors to our editors, our great apostle, great millstone, GMS, who rule well and teach well, being a great example to Israel. All right, man, the elect. I want to say peace and blessings to the hopefully elect on the four corners, presenting truth and sincerity. All right, that great song that you brought in the bar. I just come with a little quick lesson. All right, through the spirit part of how about Shema Shai. As you can see on the screen, all right, this just sparked more prophecy, all right, in my mind as I was scrolling, all right, and I seen this. You know, it said 15 U.S. cities target for nuclear attack. But we know according to prophecy, all right, all the cities in the Babylon the Great, which is America, will be hit by nuclear, all right, attacks. All right, because America in the Bible, all right, known as Babylon the Great, all right, will be the lake of fire. All right, and when you go into these cities, just to see a name of few, all right, it says the Great Fall of Montana. All right, say Wyoming, got Utah, Louisiana. All right, Honolulu, Hawaii, you got Nebraska, Colorado, New Mexico, Washington D.C., Seattle. You know, San Francisco, Houston, and you know, it was a saying that Russia, all right, they have a missile called Satan II, all right, and then one missile can wipe out the whole state of Texas, and we know that Texas is a big state, you know, and one missile, all right, that they call Satan II from Russia can wipe out the whole state of Texas, man, just one. All right, but the scripture prophesied 200 million warheads, all right, will land on the shores of America. All right, but it says Chicago, all right, Los Angeles, California, all right, New York City. But hey, you know, the Most High Yahweh, all right, his code, how he orchestrated, all right, his movie, if I can say. But let's get into these nuclear attacks. This is Isaiah 34, and Lord willing, y'all brothers to be edified, you know, while they lie down. This is Isaiah 34, all right, and 5. It said, "For my sword shall be bathed in heaven. Behold, it shall come down, it's like it shall come down upon Idumea, and upon the people of my curse to judgment." And when I typed in Idumea, because Idumea is a Greek word how to say Edom, all right? And that's why the scriptures say, "Seek ye out the book of the Lord and read. None of these shall fail. All right, none shall want her mate." All right, when we seek out the book of the Lord and read is what? Prophecy. All right, and we know according to prophecy what will be going on in the last days. All right, which we know that Esau is the end of this world. All right, because what's to come after this world? The kingdom of heaven. And that world translate to age. All right, because you got 3 different types of worlds. You got Eon, Orchomenic, and Cosmos. All right, so it says, now look, check this out right here. It said, "There is no distinct Idumeans today as the separated people. The ancient Edomites are also called Idumeans, were assimilated into surrounding population after their lands was conquered." You see this? With check this out, with their descendant mixing into various groups in the Middle East, possibly including the Jordanians and the Palestinians, but they do not exist as a unique ethnicity or nation. Come on, man. Really? Really? Because according to prophecy, let's go back. Because what Esdras asked the Lord. This is 2nd Esdras 6 and start at 7. It said, "Then answered I said, what shall be the parting asunder of the time? Or when shall be the end of the first, and the beginning of it that follow it? Because here it is. It says, and he said unto me, from Abraham, Isaac, so like unto Isaac, when Jacob and Esau was born of him, Jacob handheld first of the hill of Esau. And that symbolizes that Esau was going to fall by the hands, all right, of Israel. You see? But it says, for Esau is the end of the world. All right? Esau is the end of this age. And how the devil is falling, how the devil losing his power, his grip, all right, by the prophets. All right, which is prophesying, all right, and testifying against the evil and the wickedness, all right, that he have accumulated in the earth. All right, and his end is going to come through the Lord judging him, all right, for all the rape, rob, and murder and atrocity that he have caused in the earth. And it says Esau is the end of the world, which is an age, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followed, which represent the kingdom of heaven. All right, Jacob represent Israel, Yasharallah in the Hebrew. All right, so here it is. Esau is the end of the world. So, Idumeans, right? So, let's check this. Now, see, it said Idumea is the Hellenized Greek Roman name, all right, after the ancient land of Edom. You see? All right. Then when you jump down here, Wikipedia said the people appear under a Greek form of their old name as Idumeans, all right, or Idumeans. You see? So yeah, Esau is Edom, all right, and Idumea. Fuck you talking about? They don't exist today. That's why you gotta, you know, read and study and watch the prophets, and that's the apostles and elder great millstone, man. All right, because once again, as we see here, let's go back to the first. 15 U.S. cities target for nuclear attacks, man. All right, World War III. All right, that's what finna take place soon, because the Most High Yahweh is mustering the battle. All right, he is getting everything in line. All right, cause check this out. This is Joel. All right, 3:1. It said, "For behold, in those days, and at that time, when I shall bring again the captivity of Judah and Jerusalem." You see, because according to Lamentations 4:22, it said, "The punishment of our iniquity is accomplished. O daughter Zion, he will no more carry thee away into captivity." You see that? So World War III, all right, symbolizes the start of our rest. You see, World War III is gonna be the beginning of our rest, the ending of our hell. Cause our punishment of our iniquity is accomplished. Cause what did the Lord say? And I'm gonna come back right back to this. What the Lord say here in Baruch 4. Baruch 4 and 6. It said, "You were sold to the nations, not for your destruction." You see? All right, because remember, he made a promise to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. All right, now we finna be in the fulfillment of that blessing that was given unto Jacob. All right, but Esau's blessing had to play out first. But it says, "You were sold to the nation, not for your destruction, but because you moved the Most High Yahweh to wrath, you were delivered unto your enemies." You see that? So go back to Lamentations 4:22. It said, "The punishment of thy iniquity is accomplished, O daughter Zion. He will no more carry thee away into captivity." And that's why this is going to be the last and for all judgment. All right? That's why Babylon the Great is destined to get hit by 200 million warheads, man. Because this is the last captivity of the Israelites. All right? It says, and there's going to be no more war after this war. All right? No more wars is going to be after this war that the Most High Yahweh is mustering. All right? O daughter Zion, he will no more carry thee away into captivity. He will visit thy iniquity, O daughter of Edom. You see that? Who is Edom again? Esau. Esau is Idumea. The Lord is finna visit you. All right, and it's gonna be a way wet of the thermonuclear missiles and also the chariots. All right, which is our salvation vehicles also, but those chariots, man. All right, Yahweh Shai. All right, on top, he will discover thy sins. Okay, so let's go back to Isaiah 34:5 again. All right, I mean, limitations. It's like I was right. It's like Isaiah 34:5. All right, and it said, "For my sword shall be bathed in heaven, and behold, it shall come down upon Idumea, and the people might curse the judgment." And that's where I was at. Joel, 3rd chapter. Yep. It says, "Come near, ye nations, and to her, and hearken, ye people. Let the earth, let the earth hear, and all therein, in the world, and all things that come from of it." All right, and check this out. It says, "And I will also gather all nations, and I will bring them down into the valley of Jehoshaphat, and will plead with them there for my people." Who is his people? Israel. For my inheritance, Israel, whom what they have scattered among the nation and parted my land. You see that? That's what the Lord finna do. All right. Now, this is this is Joel 3 and 3. I mean 3 and 1. It said, "For behold, all right, no days in that time when I shall bring again the captivity of Judah and Jerusalem." All right, that's what the Lord gonna do, man. All right, but it's gonna be a way of what? World War III. All right, and it said, "And I was also shall gather all nations and will bring them down into the valley of Jehoshaphat, and will plead with them for my people and my heritage Israel, whom they have scattered among the nation and parted my land." All right. So just real quick, jumping back into this picture. It says what 15 U.S. cities target for nuclear attacks, but we know it's gonna be the whole U.S. All right, all 50 to 55 states will be burning, as the prophet saw. Check this out. The prophet saw. All right, the sea mingle with fire. All right, let's get that. All right, this is Revelation 15 and 2. All right, and it said, "And I saw as it were a sea of glass." You see? So looking down out of those chariots, it says, "mingled with fire." All right? And them that had gotten the victory over the beast, and over his image, and over his mark, and over the number of his name, stand on the sea of glass. You see that? Looking down in those chariots, having the harps of the Most High Yahweh Shemashah power. You see? So that's going to be the elect looking down. Not 15 U.S. cities, all right? But the whole American itself will be the lake of fire. All right, so Lord willing, y'all brothers to edify. Next time, Shalom. Abba Barbara May Lord team bless y'all night.